Hi guys, Monica here. So today I'm going to show you guys what I do to my foundation to keep it looking nice and fresh and moist slash dewy, whatever you want to call it, during the winter months when your skin tends to be a little bit more dry and your foundation is just not applying like it should, and you have a few like dry spots and you're just looking really matte and just like not real. That's what I cannot stand about foundations that are really matte, is sometimes they can be too matte and then you look fake. You don't look real. You don't see any of that nice natural moisture from your skin peeking through. So anyways, this is what I do to keep my foundation looking, I say, pretty normal and nice. So if you guys want to see what I do, then keep watching. Okay, so I know this camera angle is not the most flattering, and if you hear some little noises, Riley is in here. He's not feeling well and he refuses to leave my side. So yeah, bear with me here. Okay, so what you're going to need is a foundation and you're going to need some oil. So this is just extra virgin olive oil, and I know some of you guys are going to be like, what, you're putting olive oil on your face? Yes. Okay, olive oil has a lot of great nutrients in it and a lot of great purposes. So, yes, you don't have to go out and purchase a fancy oil. If you want to, that's fine, but this is what I've been using, and you only use a little bit of it. You don't go and like slather it on your face like you're baking a chicken, okay? So don't let that scare you off. Try it maybe one day when you don't have many places to go, maybe when you're at home. Just something like that, just to see how you like it. But overall, it's going to give you a really great look. So I hope you guys really do try it. So I'm going to wear it today with my CoverGirl. What is this? The Outlast Stay Fabulous. I've tried it with this foundation. I have also tried it with what is this? The CG Smoothers. Yeah, I've tried it with both of them. It works pretty well. So. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to pump some foundation on the back of my hand. I usually do 3 small pumps. I take a little syringe, because I have no idea what my little dropper thing is. Probably the kids. Anyways, just a little syringe. I take my oil, put it down in there. You don't need much. Just pull out just a little bit. You only need enough for like a drop or two. So squeeze off whatever you don't think you're going to need. So I have it just right there in the bottom, if you can see. So all we're going to do is just, well, pull up your syringe, pop it down in there. I usually do like 2 to 3 drops of oil. And then I take my finger and just kind of mix it in. Just mix it all around so you don't get just one like oil spot and then foundation in the next spot. I started doing this. I started out messing, well, I heard this from a friend, but I started out putting this on with a brush, having to look at my camera over, my mirror over here, guys. So I started putting this on though with a brush, and then I found that, it did good, but I didn't like the way it looked because it left all those like little brush marks and stuff. I found that I liked it a lot more when I used my little sponge. So I dampen my sponge, then I go and just kind of stipple it in the face. Sorry if you guys hear him coughing, he's got a cold. But I really like the way it looks when you do it with the sponge. It just looks so much better. So you're just going to apply it like you would your normal foundation. Just make sure it's all nice and blended in. I don't do anything special. I probably should have put a mirror over here. But I just changed my bedroom setup yesterday, so trying to figure out what the best lighting and stuff is, and today it's pouring down rain, so I know facing the window is not going to be the best lighting, but I'm trying to get this out there for you guys. So I just keep blending it in, just cover everything, and you can already start to see how hydrated your skin looks and kind of glowy. That's what I like about it, how it gives you that nice little like healthy glow. And especially during like winter time right now, where your skin tends to be dry and maybe flake, and you know, I have PCOS, so it kind of does whatever it wants. But yeah, I really like it. And I haven't tried it during summer. I've been doing it a couple of months. I've heard that you can even wear it during summer. I'm a little iffy on that because to me I would think oil and then plus it's hot, it would kind of melt off your face. So I'm kind of curious to see how it holds up during summer. But for the winter months, it's done wonders for my skin. So I'm almost done. 12 million hours of blending it, but it doesn't really take that long, but it's hard when you don't have a mirror in front of you. So let me just give it a quick little look here. Make sure I have it blended in. So that's pretty good, but as you can see, my skin already looks nice and a bit of a glow, and it looks healthy. You don't, most of the time when you put on foundation, it can look kind of caked on, or you can see where the foundation is pretty much just setting on top of your skin. It's not really blended in with it. You really don't have that problem when you use this technique. And like I said before, you can use a stippling brush. But I don't really like the way that looks because I still find that I have to use my sponge, and when I use this sponge it just kind of melts it into my skin. And I know some people are like, well, water and oil don't mix. They don't, but with just the little bit of dampness of the sponge, it just works out perfectly. Now keep in mind, you know, like I said, you don't want to put more than like a few drops. I would go with like 2 or 3 drops. See how you like it. You know, if your skin is really, really dry, you might want to try switching foundations. Hence why I used this one for a very long time. My skin was dry. This would work, but it also had its downsides too. I just recently switched back to this foundation. But yeah, so far I haven't had any problems with it. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is go ahead and do the rest of my face and let you guys see the end result. Okay, so I'm done. I tried to keep the makeup just really basic and simple so you guys could see hopefully what I'm trying to show you, the glow from using the oil in the foundation. So I didn't want to make my eyes look all crazy, you know, or dark with colors, or my lips or anything like that, because I wanted you guys to really see how nice and dewy and fresh and just moisturized my skin does look. So this is the finished look. As you can hopefully kind of see the little bits of shimmer, and just I have this nice like glow. You might have to do like a photo test, like apply your foundation as you normally would, and then next time you put on your foundation, apply it with a couple drops of oil and see if you notice some sort of a difference. If you also notice that your foundation is making your skin like feel really, really tight, once you use the oil, it doesn't feel that way at all. It kind of goes back to the way it's supposed to be. I would recommend, though, like I said, using a sponge with it. You can use a brush. I just don't really like the brush marks. I've used those. I actually used this brush right here. And when I would stipple it in, I just seen like, for some reason the oil just did not work well with this brush, to be honest with you. And then it made, even when I washed my brush out, it still made my brush feel a little oily. So yeah, but like I said, you don't want to put too much on your face where it looks like, you know, you're trying to bake a chicken. But I still seen like the little, the marks. It just didn't, melt into my skin. It didn't blend into my skin like I wanted it to. So I would use a beauty blender or a little sponge. I get these at Walmart for like $4.98, so about $5. This is, I think it's like Essential Tools, so I get these all day long. Well, not all day long, but I would buy that if you guys are looking for a good sponge. But hopefully you guys can see some sort of a difference, or at least what I'm trying to tell you guys. But yeah, just try it out, see if it works for you. It may not work for you. It may. You don't have to use extra virgin olive oil. Olay has some oil that you can use. I did receive this oil right here in the mail that I'm going to give a try, but today I just didn't really feel like messing with it because it does tend to come off a little bit sticky, and with it raining outside and being so dark, it's already really humid, so I don't want just a sticky mess on my face. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and all my little tips and tricks, and don't forget to like, subscribe, leave me comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.